Still with sports, it is hockey night in Hamilton, and Paul Hendrick joins us with more from Cops Coliseum. Paul?
Well, Connie and Dan, thank you very much. And the Bulldogs hoping to be anything but flame broiled tonight. Hamilton and the St. John Flames in Game 3 of their best-of-5 series, all tied up at 1 game apiece. As a result, it is now a best-of-3 affair, and Hamilton intent on a slightly different look tonight. There's a new kid in town. He's the Lone Ranger by way of Kitchener. Boyd Devereaux joined the Bulldogs for today's skate and will play in tonight's game versus St. John.
I'm happy to be here. I remember some of the guys from camp and made some good friends there, so it's kind of nice to be back and seeing those guys again and talking about what happened over the course of the year. And I'm really excited to help the team out in any way I can.
Devereaux will wear number 17 for the Hamilton Bulldogs. It's yet another transition for the junior star, who scored the winning goal for Team Canada in last January's World Junior Championship in Switzerland.
Well, I think, obviously, as you go up, a level, I think, two main factors. Probably the players are, bigger and stronger, and, the speed, I think, increases as you, jump a new level. So, I'm not quite sure. I haven't been in a game situation as of yet, so I don't quite know what to expect, but all I can really do is go out and work my hardest, and I expect to be able to contribute in some ways to the club.
And you've got to crawl before you can walk, but Devereaux can fly, and in a series that might go the limit. The Bulldogs welcome the Seaforth, Ontario native with open paws.
We're excited to have him here. Certainly, he's a quality player, and this will give him an opportunity, to play at the professional level. And certainly, if he decides that he wants to play, we'll play him in all situations and get his feet wet early.
Well, timing is everything, and Lauren Mulligan telling us just moments ago that Boyd will not be playing in tonight's hockey game. He will rest, and as a result, will start for the Bulldogs versus the Flames on Friday night. 2,700 seats have been sold for tonight's contest, hoping for a large walk-up crowd, obviously. You've got to believe if Hamilton is able to win this series and take on St. John's in the next round, the Baby Leafs will attract near-capacity crowds for the second round of the AHL. And Great Britain last won Olympic gold in hockey way back when in 1936. It's that legacy that has spurred on the game in that grand old Highland nearly 6 decades later. Let's date back to 1936 and the games in Garmisch for that Olympic win. The dreaded English are back once again to cut we mighty Canadians down to size in our game. Now, we're not talking Olympic teams, but senior rec hockey. The Cleveland Comets from Middlesbrough in northeast England are here for a couple of weeks of international shinny. They dropped a 9-3 decision to Ancaster last night, a squad that featured former Ticat Marv Alamang, and although winless on their Canadian tour, the British realized that we Canadians are known for more than just white rose tea.
Well, there's a lot of socialising, Ken, as you probably well know. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of a problem with the ice hockey can. At the moment, we're getting very good at the handshakes at the end, and we're getting very good in the warm-up. Between there, my game plan is not quite right. There seems to be 1 or 2 problems, like the guys are coming down on us and scoring. But you guys wheel and turn so much. We're not used to that in Britain, and there's such big ice surfaces. That's the other thing we've noticed. But the guys are enjoying themselves. It's not here to really win. We just want to be over here. Scoring a goal is our aim. If we score a goal a game, we're quite happy. Unfortunately, stopping the opposition is being a bit of a problem.
Throw a wig on that guy and he could look like the English version of the Hanson brothers. Well, as far as the weather is concerned in these parts, a ridge of low pressure just south of the Great Lakes ensuring that a